Welcome back to Huddle Up. Today we are joined by the record breaker, the all-star, the return specialist, Javon Leake of the Toronto Argos here at BMO Field. Javon, what's going on, man?
What's up, man? Feeling good. How you guys doing?
Doing good. You guys got a big game this weekend, obviously.
It's always a good game playing these guys, so should be a fun one again.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, like, all season long, we've known how special your group is. You guys were chasing that, historic Argos season.
Right.
Now it's playoff time. You guys had the bye as the 1 seed. How did you guys sort of keep your foot on the gas all year long, and knowing that you're not just working towards a special regular season, but ultimately another Grey Cup?
At the beginning of camp, Coach Dinwiddie was just expressing this 1-0 mindset thing, so that kind of just stuck with us through the whole season. Every day we were just saying, come in, work, put your head down, and then 1-0. We just take it day by day. So I think that really stuck with us. I think everybody understood it. And we kind of just literally go by that all year, and it's been working for us, just like with this game, 1-0. We're not trying to think about the record or what we could do, Grey Cup, none of that. We just got to focus on this game. We just take it game by game every week, man. It's really been working for us. So Coach Dinwiddie for that 1-0 mindset, that's what it is.
Talked to Enoch. I hosted the Waggle podcast with him this week, and he mentioned that you guys have like a fine system for anyone that wears Grey Cup gear from last year.
I done got fined like $40.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, I was gonna ask, because Enoch wouldn't tell me who was fined the most out of people. I don't know if you want to divulge that.
I have no idea who it is. I know I got fined.
You got fined.
Yeah, for sure. I done slipped up, wore a freaking Grey Cup hat from last year. Andrew Harris, he done got on me about it. He said, that's a fine. So I done got like 2 of those at least.
Okay.
At least, yeah.
So who's the main, fine police behind that? Is it?
I know out of my group, the running backs, it's probably Brandon Calvin. He literally just always had something on that's Grey Cup or something from last year. So I think he's fined the most, I think. That's what I'll be paying attention to. I think it's Calvin. Because every day we're in our room, he'll have like a shirt. He'll try to turn it inside out so you can't even see it. We can still see it, Calvin. So yeah, I think Calvin. I'll say Calvin.
Awesome. Who enforces it most? Is it the vets that kind of enforce it most?
Yeah, like the Andrews, Chad Kellys, the guys that really like buy in and really locked into it. They follow it. There ain't no getting it past them. So yeah, for sure.
Go ahead and disregard the chase. We got him.
All right, let's talk about you specifically. The return game. Obviously, you had such a special season. I saw on Instagram you had a post. You got the ball and everything.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, like, how special was that moment, and where are you keeping the ball in your house?
Yeah, I got like freaking 5 footballs at the house right now. They all say something different, so it's pretty cool, man. I'm just taking it all in. Like I said, game by game, but we just had a great year. I got to thank my punt return team, man. Them guys, they do a great job of blocking. They love blocking, so it really makes my job easier, seeing the holes, reading it. But it was a special year, but we ain't done, man. So I try not to think about it too much. I'll think about it after the season, how special it was. But we just got to keep it going, man. Keep it going.
What's the key to like just a successful return? And it's obviously different from playing south of the border with the no 5 yards rule. You're kind of getting tackled immediately to a much bigger field here. What in your mind just makes for a good return?
Well, first it starts with the halo. I feel like that's a good rule for returners. It gets you a chance to really look and see what you got in front of you, and then leverage, setting up the blocks for my punt return team. That's basically it is, getting them to go one direction, and the blocks will be set up for you. So I just think just seeing your blocks, seeing the open field, and just setting it up correctly, that all goes into it.
So I want to ask you, like, is there a difference sort of between a kick return, punt return, field goal return? Like, is there a different approach for each one of those? Or is it just sort of like, get me the ball, put it in my hands, and let me make some magic happen?
Nah, I think it's different, especially with kick return versus punt return. Kick return is really one cut. Go. You can set up your blocks a little bit, but they're moving so fast, they already got the head start. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But punt return, they got to break down, they got to stop 5 yards. They can't touch me until I catch the ball. So it's like, I kind of control them a little bit more on punt return, knowing that they got to stop and can't tackle me, so I can just set it up a certain way. But kick return, you just hit it and go. I don't really set nothing up on there, but I'll definitely say it's a difference for sure.
When you were at Maryland, you also had a bunch of return touchdowns as well throughout your career. Is there one that stands out to you, just CFL, Maryland, college career, even high school career, going back that far, just as far as like a return touchdown that you've had? Yeah.
In college, I would say when we played Michigan, our freaking coach, he cursed us out at halftime. I was pissed off. I said out of anger, I'm about to score, something like that, and then I actually ended up doing it. So that was a good moment for me.
Here's Javon Leake from Maryland finds a seam. Looking for a big play down the sideline. Javon Leake. There are no flags.
And then here, I'll say against Calgary, when I tied the record, it was late in the game, and it kind of like sealed the deal for us. So that was a pretty special moment for me too.
We always like to talk about style on this show.
Yeah.
You've won a bunch of different numbers in your career from high school. I think you wore number 1, and then in college, NFL. Here you're at 32. You got a couple different numbers. Why do you wear the numbers that you do?
I got 20 tatted on me. That's my favorite one. I'll start with that one. 20, my favorite one, because Barry Sanders, that's my favorite running back. Started football, started watching him, so I've always tried to stick with 20 at every level. When I started Pee Wee, I wore 10 and 20. High school, I tried 20, and then I went to 1. But every level has been 20, so except NFL and here. So 1, I just felt like in high school, whoever wore number 1 was like that guy. In high school, so I was like, I need number 1. Everybody that's nice has number 1, so I did that. I just told you about the 20, and then 32, I just got here and they had it for me. I didn't care. I was like, I'll do it. It's a cool number. I'll make it look good. So I don't really care too much about the jersey number, but if I can get 20, I want 20. I want 20 for sure, man. T-Tom almost gave it to me, but he couldn't get his numbers changed, so I had to stick with 32. I'm not mad though. Not at all.
Maybe down the road you'll be 20 for
I don't know, man. I see my first freaking Leak jersey in the crowd. I don't know if I want to change it no more.
There you go.
That's all I needed to see. I might just keep it, man.
I noticed on Instagram, just doing the research before this. It's either do you rap or are you in a studio helping someone? Okay,
I rap.
I noticed. That's amazing. First of all, so definitely want to hear a little bit about that.
Yes, sir.
But also, if you're creating like a pregame playlist, then in a post-game playlist, what 3 songs are a must on your pregame playlist and post-game playlist?
All right, pregame.
After a victory, obviously, because we're not talking about after.
Pregame, I listen to all Youngboy. I'm not gonna lie. So
Okay.
I gotta go Deep Down by Youngboy. I gotta go Slime Mentality, and I'll probably go. I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006. What song is that?
I feel like I'm Gucci Man in 2006.
That's pregame though, all Youngboy.
Yeah, and then post-game after a victory.
Post-game is more like vibes, like celebration. So we gotta go like Gunner, you know what I'm saying? Like we can go Dirk. Like I like chill stuff after the game. I don't want to be turned up no more. Like I need some chill stuff.
Does it change often? Like, are you always adding to your playlist?
Oh yeah, I'm a big music guy, so I always be trying to find new songs. Even if it's not like a high-profile artist, I go on SoundCloud and just start swiping and find random dudes. I just like music, man. So if you got a hard song, I'm gonna listen to it. I don't care if you just came out or been out. I'm gonna listen to it if it's a good song.
And then you make your own music.
Yeah,
we gotta hear about that.
Bro, it's a studio right around the corner from where I stay out here, so I'm always in the studio. Just something I started in 2020. I dropped a couple times, but I ain't dropped in a while, a couple years. But you know, after the season, football's over with, do a couple videos, just play with it a little bit, take it too serious, something for fun.
That's
but
awesome.
I love it though, for sure. Yeah, it's
awesome.
fun, man. It's fun. Nothing like being in the studio.
I can't even imagine. I mean, I would never be able to try it.
Nah, it's so cool,
I think
bro.
I'd never be able to try it, but yeah, like what's that like?
It's so cool. It's like you just go in there, you don't know what you're gonna talk about. You know, I don't like to write. I just go in there and it's like you get to come up with a story and just talk about your life or something you've been through, or if you had a bad day, you could talk about it in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Just a way to express yourself. That's what I use it for. Just a way to express myself and just talk about things that I be holding in. It's a chance to just let it out a little bit. So kind of therapy a little bit.
Yeah, it's like an art form, much like football is as well, right? Like
I listen to myself too before the games.
There you go.
Yeah, I meant to say that too. Young boy and then me.
Motivation.
Yes, sir.
Right,
ain't nothing better. Right? Hearing myself before I go out there, I'll be like, all right, bet, let's do it.
That's awesome.
Let's do it. Yes, sir.
All right, Javon Leake, thank you so much for your time today.
Yes,
we
sir,
wish you best of luck going forward, and hopefully another big playoff run for you guys.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all having me, man. Yes, sir.